Alright, hi everybody, this is John. I am doing video number 2 of the healing process. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, if I've done this right, you're going to be able to see my forearms of my branding. It's been just a little bit over 2 weeks, and you can see that it's coming along, and you could also start to see there's some definition that is starting to form. Now, these red marks that you see, this was a scrubbing day, and that was just while I was taking a shower this morning. I soaped it up really good. I used my hand. I let it stay as wet as I could. The scabbing started to get soft, and then at the very end I took a washcloth and literally cleaned out all the dead stuff. So one thing that I didn't realize when I was doing all my research on this was all the work that goes into doing care of the brand after you've made your decision to do it. And let me just tell you a couple of things. If you're going to do a brand, be aware of a few things. And I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but you can see there's some wrinkling going along my armband. That's partly from the skin shrinking back up. And that's probably the most irritating part of doing a brand. Your skin wants to draw itself together as you move your arm or whatever part of the body that you do, unless you have an absolutely smaller brand that's on a flat spot. You're going to get movement, and you're going to get stretching, and you're going to get some tearing, I guess is the best way to put it. I believe it's going to resolve itself as we go along, and I hope the pattern stays the way that I want. I have done a few things with my arms. I've been using Neosporin, not all the time, just once in a while. I also did a couple of nights where I bandaged up my arm with some non-stick large bandages, and I scored some Silvadene, which is a burn cream, from someone that I know that's in the medical profession, just so I could get a pretty good night's sleep, because I didn't realize it when I did this, but you use your arms a lot, and when they're tender, or if you burn them, or any sort of other wounding, you don't realize how much you use your arms just in your muscles to hold your arm up in the air. So I did that so I could get a pretty good night's sleep, and I did that 2 nights in a row, and it was wonderful, because the previous night I went to sleep and it was all nice and dry, but when I woke up I had ripped off much of it. I had a mirror image of it on my bicep, where it had stuck to my bicep, and I must have moved and ripped it off, and it made a mess. So it's doing much better. Last night I just put a couple of socks. I cut the toes off and just put a couple of socks over it, and it was fine, because I knew this was going to be a scrubbing day. Currently what I'm doing now, this is a little over 2 weeks. I'm starting to dry it out. I think that's the best way to go. And I'm also doing some stretching, where I'm stretching my arms out to go ahead and get the tears, to get it over with, so that all of it can start to heal a little bit better. My right arm was a little bit rough to scrub up this morning. You can see, here's my brand. You can see that when I put the brand in, and I'm going to go over branding a little bit more on the next video, but you could see where the heat was so great, it literally burned deeper into the line of skin than I wanted, and then when I pulled the brand off, the tips dug into the smaller angle of the brand. But we're going to talk about that later. It's been about 5 minutes on this video. I'm doing good. Just be aware that if you're going to do something like this, you have to make some great preparations for the treatment, because you do have to treat it. It's not just going to heal like an oven burn and go away in a few days. Anyways, I hope everybody's enjoying this. I'm going to release all these videos at the same time. There'll probably be 3 or 4 maybe, and we'll go from there. But I hope you guys are doing great, and thanks for watching.